Let's face it, I've got enough pickup trucks. It's time for an 80s rewind, Turbo Buick style. Hello and welcome to the Stover Farm Channel. I'm so happy to have you here with us. You know, when I was young, I always wanted to be a TV host for Motor Trend Television. That dream seems long gone, but I can still role play it right here in Farm Sim. Enter screen right the 1987 Buick GNX by Ionut Joka? So sorry, I completely botched that. This was posted to his account on Expendables Modding and is publicly available. Sorry, not all platform, but way too cool to not review. The link is in the description. The bad news first, it didn't beat the TLX in top speed. In fact, the TLX 2022 with GNX in tow on a trailer ran nose to nose with the unhindered GNX on the top end. But that doesn't matter. You see, in the 80s, this icon was an American supercar. Import Corvettes and 5.0 Mustangs didn't stand a chance against the little 3.8-liter turbo Buick. Can the GNX at least break the TLX acceleration times? First, the specs. Base 1987 Buick Grand National is $18,295. Add the GNX option and check the chrome trim for realism, and out the door it's $31,290 with an advertised horsepower of 300 even from the 3.8-liter turbocharged and intercooled Buick V6. The only transmission, the venerable 200R4 Turbo Hydromatic by GM. Details are fabulous. GNX emblems in all the right places and a fully modeled interior complete with turbo arrows on the seats. Those wheels and low-profile tires were years ahead of their time for American iron. At the test track, the scales say 2,200 pounds, but what type of power is hitting the ground? On the fictional dyno jet raised in the air, we see only a 7% loss in power to the wheels. On paper, that equals 279 horsepower at the tires. GM rated this at 280 at the crank. Little white lies apparently never hurt anyone. From a dig, acceleration is strong. Get the turbo spooled and 60 miles per hour arrives in 4.1 seconds, just 1/10 faster than TLX. Followed by 100 in 13 flat, and through the quarter mile in 13.1 at 101 miles per hour. Back-to-back runs were consistent and fairly realistic for a stock Buick GNX in good weather. Kudos to the mod maker for making that happen. 60-0, 87 feet, no drama. And 2.8 farm sim Gs on the 200-foot diameter skid pad. Gravity has a little more stick in Elm Creek. Stoplight to stoplight, the elderly GNX is holding its own against the modern TLX, but what about top speed? Well, as I mentioned at the beginning, the turbo gods weren't in our favor. Sheriff Tom Bonelli said he would look the other way during a short few minutes. But short gearing and aerodynamic inefficiency stopped the needle at 124 miles per hour in third. TLX went 151 unloaded 6 months ago, and 123 towing the GNX today. Bottom line, buy them both. Tow your GNX with your TLX and have a wonderful time on the weekend. As more vehicles are released for Farm Sim, do you want to see more tests like this? Months ago, I posted a number of vehicle performance reviews, but now the Mod Hub's gone a little dry. Maybe we'll see more vehicles before the end of the year. And don't worry, I'll be back at the Combine finishing up corn from the Meadowlands later this week. Happy farming, and we'll see you next time, right here with the Stovers.